They took matters into their own hands. And guess what came as a result of that? A big old mess, right? I mean, this is an absolute disaster. Sarai instantly regrets her decision. Hagar begins to despise Sarai because now she's like, hey, I'm pregnant and my mistress never was able to do this. So she begins to despise her. Then Sarai feels awful and she goes to Abraham like, hey, this is all your fault. You went ahead and took my maidservant. Now look at what's happening. Now she despises me. And he's like, look, you do with her whatever you want. So here's Abram. He's blamed for this and he's miserable. And then Sarai mistreats Hagar. Hagar runs away. Like, this is a whole big mess, right? Nothing has gone right. Everything is chaotic. It's totally crazy. Guess what happens when we take things into our own hands? We mess things up just like they did. God's plans are always best, but oftentimes we're not patient enough to wait for them. God's plans are always best, but we can be so impatient. Listen, even good things have to be in God's timing. Even good things need to be in God's timing. You can rush things because they seem good when it's not God's timing. You better make sure they're God things and not just good things. They have to be in His time in order to be God things. Am I making sense today? God has entrusted you to make plenty of decisions, but don't make them without Him. Don't just do what you want when you want. Submit your will and your plans to God, because good things can be bad things if they're not God things. That's the truth of the matter. His timing is important. His plans are important. Before we came to this church, Adrian and I had a chance to pastor a church, the church that I was at as a teenager down in Tennessee. And I was ready to go. She was not. And she reminds me that you were angry with me, that I was not on, that she was not on board with me. But I tell you what, if I had rushed God's timing, I wouldn't be where I am today. If I had not submitted to God's plan, so I'm grateful for a wife who listened to the voice of the Lord and told me that she had reservations. Because God's plans are more important than my plans. I want God's plans, not just good plans. That seemed like a good opportunity.